So, can you take off your earphones so we can talk? So, I was at a How to Speak with Your Kids About Drugs and Alcohol yesterday.
Yeah.
And it just really made me think, and your dad and I were talking about it, how, I bet you're hearing lots of stuff about going on. There's, new laws coming in, different things like that. What's going on with the drugs and alcohol in school? Like, do you hear a lot of stuff?
I don't know. Some kids talk about it.
So, one of the things I learned last night was that, that most kids are not doing drugs. Do you think that's true?
I don't know. I kind of think I heard a lot of kids do it.
Oh, like a lot of kids? Do you know kids who might have smoked pot or drank?
I heard some kids did.
Because, that your dad and I care about you a lot.
I know, you tell me that all the time.
But, and it's true. But, we want to make sure that you know the dangers of, drugs and alcohol. That, your teenage brains are still forming.
I heard that in school. They keep saying that in health class. They tell us that.
That's really good. And we know that, someday I'd love for you to be president. And, you're doing good in school and everything like that. We want to make sure that it keeps happening. But, one of the things I wanted to make sure that you know is that if you ever need a ride or anything like that, we would be more than happy to come and get you. No questions asked.
No way.
Well, you know what? Your safety is number one. We don't want you doing drugs and alcohol. And if we ever catch you doing drugs and alcohol, remember that time that you climbed out the window and you got in a lot of trouble? You will get in even more trouble than that.
Right. I don't know. My friends said that if they get caught doing anything, their parents would kill them.
Well, we wouldn't kill you.
They wouldn't pick us up. I don't know.
Well, I will always pick you up. But I'm saying? I think that if you're ever offered drugs and alcohol and you don't want to do it, I think that you need to have something to say first. Geez, my mom would kill me. You can.
We learned about that in school too.
Well, what did they say?
They said, come up with an alternative, make an excuse, leave the scene.
Yeah. You know what? You can blame me every time. You're saying my mom, she's strict.
I know, and you are.
Well, good. And it's not going to get any easier. And we trust you that you can make good decisions for yourself. Because we think that but we also know that there is kids that do drugs and alcohol. And I think that Massachusetts, the laws are changing. People voted. Right?
Yeah, everyone was talking about that in school.
Yeah, that medical marijuana cards are coming in, so might be pot might be easier to get.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything that we can do to help you around that, we don't mind having your friends come over and hanging out at the house. We won't ever allow drugs and alcohol in the house. But you guys want to come over here and watch a movie, you guys can do that.
Can I get kind of a sleepover?
Well, we'll see. Do you have some when not school night, but you can have sleepovers. As long as I know the kids' parents. That I've talked to them. You know the rules.
I know. You tell me that all the time.
All right. I just want to know because we care.